But if I mess up this Christmas, will you stick around for New Year's? Let's make a new resolution. Have a holiday without tears. I can make it so perfect. I can show that I'm trying. But if I mess up this Christmas, will you be here next Christmas? Can we forget about last year? Last Christmas it all went wrong. We had the big fight in the kitchen. Then I said that thing about your mom. Seems like every year's the same. Promise that I'm trying to change. But if I mess up this Christmas, will you stick around for New Year's? Let's make a new resolution. Have a holiday without tears. I can make it so perfect. I can show that I'm trying. But if I mess up this Christmas, will you be here next Christmas? Never really got the message. See you always stressing. Thought it was a holiday. Chilling with you by the fire. Wanted to admire how the fire lights your face. If you really wanna go all out, spend the season dressing up the house. Let's buy things that we don't really need. I'll be there to help. But if I mess up this Christmas, will you stick around for New Year's? Let's make a new resolution. Have a holiday without tears. I can make it so perfect. I can show that I'm trying. But if I mess up this Christmas, will you be here next Christmas? Still be here. It's always next Christmas. Still be here. Still be here. It's always next Christmas.
Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Ready to continue on, well, ready to play more Final Fantasy 16. We won't be hitting to the last fight today. Today we're going to focus on finishing the remainder of the side quest and as many of the hunts as possible. We'll see just how many we can get through. My went blank. There's something else, but I can't remember what it was. So, I think since there is a lot to do, or at least a lot that I want to try and get done, we were going to jump on. Oh, you freaking thing! Jump all in. Wow. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. The last end of last stream, I said I was going to attempt to get some side quests and hunts done over the weekend. Did not happen. My weekend was pretty much non-stop go, go, go. Saturday had a Christmas breakfast at the church I grew up in. And then I went to my grandma's house on my mom's side to install some security cameras. Check if I can remember if I restocked. And then okay, so I had the after we got done there, we had to go to alright, string on the spot. A candle lighting ceremony at the cemetery where my granddad is buried. Then had a last minute invite to I got home from that. Last minute invite. Go see Gladiator 2.
Good morrow to you, my friend.
So that was pretty much took up all Saturday.
What subject shall we consider today?
Excuse me.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
And then Sunday. Yeah, so Saturday, Sunday, you had to go back out to my grandmother's to finish installing the cameras because they needed to be charged. So I was not able to finish them up on Saturday. I went and did that. And then had to go to my grandparents on my dad's side for a birthday dinner for my granddad. That was pretty much all of Sunday. I didn't have any time. Okay. Yeah, so I got literally squat done on when it came to the side quests and hunts. We get to take care of him today. We're fighting Ultima.
I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind.
Sure, why not?
Why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword.
He is.
But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you happy to oversee the boys' test then?
Sure.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
I shall be there.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
It would have been nice. I think I'll grab more.
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She
Uh-oh.
found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden curse breakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Okay, then we'll go
We'll
together.
be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
Yep.
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my
Oh, really?
past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should
Got
get
it.
there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Oh, wait, I probably shouldn't have prioritized that one. Okay, they both show up.
There's something about it.
Okay. Well, we ain't going there yet. See, there is. Yeah, Caesar. Okay, we're gonna go to Ravenwood first. Oh, I need to go back up.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely
Of
she is
course,
to
it
be
would
found
just
by
be
a
the two of
Kashyyyk.
us, wouldn't it?
I need to hurry.
Oh, I just majorly hit the mic trying to adjust it. Is this? No one see me? Nope. I will take the experience, so... For a second, I thought he was gonna fly over the side of the staircase. Been funny! Oh, yeah. I was like, why did I stop all of a sudden? But... I feel like that one's a hunt. I don't remember. In this case, I don't exactly want to get that close to it. See? Oh, okay. Just take yourself out of there. That's fine by me. Eh. something? Thank you. Nailed. Mwah. Okay, where's my... You gonna clear them out for me?
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
You too. There's treasures.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life.
Well, it's not charged up yet. Oh yeah. Stomp. Get here. Bob Mug Dark Writ of Designation. The Kingdom of Waloed hereby designates the facility a prison for the detainment of bearers, both foreign and domestic. The purpose of this facility is to rear and train a Kuza beast for deployment in the field. The aforementioned purpose is a matter of strictest secrecy, and any mention thereof is to be punishable by death. Oh. Captive bearers have been provided solely for the pursuit of the aforementioned purpose. Express permission is required for use of bearers in any other capacity.
So this place was no ordinary prison.
Nope.
And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
These people probably have to deal with it. Just over here. Sharp things. Hey, yeah. Come on, Toro. Damn it. Got him. Let's see what we got here. Recommendation concerning Kuza beast deployment. The Kuza has long been recognized as an equally aggressive species. This being the case, it was hoped that successful deployment on the battlefield might be a means of inflicting heavy casualties on the enemy. In exercises conducted thus far, however, the beast has proven incapable of distinguishing between allied and enemy combatants. As such, deployment alongside regular soldiers is not recommended. It is proposed instead that bearer captives be deployed in order to draw enemy focus, and the beast then driven into the fray in order to achieve maximum benefit with minimum loss of Walooder lives.
Minimal loss of Walooder lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
Memorandum on Kuza beast feeding. Recent supply shortages left us with insufficient resources to feed the Kuza, entrusted to our care. Fortunately, the creature was observed to kill and consume the bears assigned to fight alongside it in a mock battle conducted as part of its training. The beast was further observed to enter a state of visible contentment upon feeding in this way, suggesting that live bearers may may even be its preferred source of sustenance. While this behavior is unexpected, it is not unwelcome. Bears no longer of use for training purposes can now be repurposed as required. Sick fucks.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
Yeah, I think I need a key to get to the other side. Oh, it won't let me in at all. Up to the second floor we go. This the nope. Was it this one? Yep. I hear you down here. Dab. Got him. Look at that. Yep. Yeah. Now I'm gonna join the doors. Dude, how are you avoiding all of it? Nope. Get over here. Yep, I saw the circle and I was screwed from the start. What'd you find?
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid.
We both know what that means.
To the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps
time
it
to
will
check
fit
the
one of
first
doors
floor.
Downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Back down we go.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Fallen Enigma. Girl,
Survivor. She sounds close.
what are you doing here?
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid.
I'm here to
Are you
rescue
alone?
you, apparently.
Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them.
Yeah, they've been turned.
Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
Your new Chadwick?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
We have to run!
You're safe now. We won't let it hurt you.
Hold on. I think I messed up with scenes. The vertical stream. That's not the button. The vertical stream sounds a little weird for a minute. Go here. Why is it using? What does that do to? Is it the wrong one here? I think I did. Transform. Oh, dang it. I did put the wrong one here. Okay. There we go. I did some adjustment on the scene last night. And apparently I put the wrong source. Or the wrong the wrong source for the feature model. It took only effects of the main canvas or the main source. Okay. What we were
It's out there waiting for
doing.
me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Oh, it was Torgal's little thing popping up. I didn't pay attention that I had messed up the source last night. I thought one of these was broken. Nope. Yep. I forgot. I don't remember how I get it there. What is that? How did I run past this? Oh, it is a hunt. Is this only a rank A though? What's it 8?
At least we'll make havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen. Nice try.
Ow. I tried to predict it, but I was predicted wrong. Yeah. Never fucking fails when it comes to the fucking tails. Are you gonna do your little... I know he's using comment. Ay. Fuck. Why did it post? Oh, whatever. I'll have to check that out. Oh, he knocked me back through. What was I thinking? I am game ass kicked. I need to focus up. I don't know how I did not take damage from that. Damn it. Fucking A. Alright. Bitch. Fuck. This is pissing me off now. Or you show me fucking potions. No, I ain't going over there because you're gonna smack me with your fucking tail. Vomit again? Get down. Wait, I keep. I am behind. Yeah, you fuck. Oh, that's gave me a level already? Sweet. You had to be put down.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
A little bit.
I'm
Yeah.
fine. I think.
Notebook.
No.
What is it?
Someone's journal.
A diary. I
Close
gave
enough.
it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
I thought I could do both quests before going back to the hideout, but I need more potions.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master.
Yeah.
She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Dang, that was a good chunk. Got the care and restock our potions. That's a behemoth. Looking used up.
Clive. Going purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Alright, now we'll go to North Reach. We need to go right over
Zem
here.
might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit. I'm nervous.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please.
Good to meet you.
Just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
I
To
will.
become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me.
Oh, was
No
it now?
magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered.
Mm-hmm.
You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine Cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
Oh, absolutely not.
Haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
Let's hope not.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way.
Can do.
All right, Ember. Impress me.
I think I need to go. Yes, I do. You gonna get attacked by the raptor? Yes, we are. Of course you jump back, you fuck. I got him with the one. Ow!
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
Nope.
Maybe not.
He's like got himself in trouble.
Damn it. Ember, draw your sword! I can't!
Why not?
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Oh, you dodged. Fireballs. Yep.
Nice try.
Oh.
This one.
$54. Oh, I lost my wisps. Burn! Yes. Ooh, I think that was flawless too.
Ember, are you?
That son of a bitch.
Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
pistols. Okay. Where is this? I gotta run back when I can fast travel back.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job?
You used me as a distraction, didn't you?
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best.
Yeah.
And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
I'll give him props for completing his task.
Be an easy decision.
Yeah, I'm not gonna travel back yet. I'm gonna go take care of
The
the
garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the market
quest
if
that's
you don't cooperate.
here.
I would speak with this duke.
Saw the captain just now. He's wearing his uniform.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have...
Do you have a moment, Clive?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
I shall see what I can do.
Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Uh-oh.
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed,
Okay.
I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason.
Big shocker.
He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And
What do you have in plan
would make
or in
him
mind?
do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see
I
that your
think
mind
Sabine
is
might be
made up.
right.
I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we?
Tell me where I need to go.
I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Hey, Philippe.
Your town needs you. I need you.
I saw the captain just now. He wasn't wearing his uniform.
What does the dame have to say about all this, I wonder?
Oh, you could run a little bit further. Oh, Sabine's stuck on the hill.
Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
Damn.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she?
Yep.
Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're
Cash
back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
Sure.
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive.
You're
Look into
welcome.
one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
It's right down here.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Alright, well that's easy. That was a miss. Oh, you're slow. Ow. try to get a combo going and it didn't work. I know there's gonna be more of you. You fuck. Where's the other one? Hey, oh. Get all y'all in this one. No. Okay, I was expecting a big one to show up. But thankfully not.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Don't go pissing him off.
Are you alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople. Stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Back to town, see what we can do.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. But now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
No, she will not.
You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her.
Oh.
At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut
Look away if you want to punch him.
Twinside who bedded a branded.
Jealous, are you?
Oh.
That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand.
Don't do it.
Did you hear me? That was an order.
Disobey.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together for Northreach.
You can do this.
What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on.
Yeah.
But she is but a common...
So what?
Yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Good.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'm going north.
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
When the fight begins...
Let's go, Torgo. How many are we gonna end up fighting?
This is more like it. Come on then.
Oh boy.
Test me.
Ow. Oh, my back. Aye.
That's better.
Yeah, he leaped at me. Ugh. Of course she would do that. God, I had the wisp stuff. This is the one. Yep. Well, for now.
Is it over?
And highly doubt it.
It's only just begun.
Ow. Fuck. Oh, big guy got close very quickly. I want to take out the little ones first. Alright, big man. Huh. And down you go. Yes. Hey. 60K. Take it back out. Never mind. No, you don't. Well. Ew. E7. Any charges? Striking him with that. Right to the face. Whoops. Get him! Let's go!
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Toggle.
Everyone fair okay?
Clive, it's good to see you.
You too, Philippe.
The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
Of course.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart, to be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force.
Sure did.
Nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, Your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Yep.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
It is Isabel. Oh, thank you.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Well, I mean, technically,
Very well.
we still got Ultima to deal with, so we don't have all the time in the
I
world.
had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived.
So sorry to hear that.
But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know.
No, I
Perhaps
am.
that's why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I
course
shan't
not.
either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Oh yeah.
Always.
Another level? What? When did we gain 2 levels? It's such a short time span. Okay, let's go back to the hideaway and turn in that other quest.
You should have seen it.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what
Of course it was.
Things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not. Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conch and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
It's okay.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need
Very
men
true.
like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
No problem. Yes. It pushed me towards levels. Son of a bitch, why would it unlock another quest? Okay. Before I grab a couple more quests, I need to pee. I'm gonna go do that. Be right back. Okay. Let's grab a couple more.
There's something about it.
I've got to put. Let's go to Byron.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
Of course.
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
Who?
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally.
Of
Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle. And he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
I'll do it.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No. Thank you, Clive.
I like you're scheming something.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You're rubbing me
Just
blind,
in
you know.
case.
It'd better all be here.
Wonder, am I unlocking anything for you?
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
Still need one more dark steel for that. Oh, I need those. Can we reinforce anything? No. Does it look like it?
And?
Okay. So we need to go over there. I decide if I wanted to do another quest or if I just wanted.
Do you see that?
Why was she be all the way down there?
Two.
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please. Just make it stop. I'm scared.
Alright, we are bringing out the chocobo.
Come on. Faster.
We ride! Okay, good. An attack. I don't trust the dogs to not attack.
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Are you trying to start a fight?
Allow me. I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
Yeah,
This won't
please do.
take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
Bring it on! You first. Damn it! Okay. No more heals. Yeah. Oh, you blocked. Okay.
Farewell.
See, try to block that.
A little longer than I'd have liked.
Yeah.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us. Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace.
Agreed.
Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question.
And that is?
What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right.
He was.
You are no ordinary outlaw.
Nope.
I'll never hear the end of this.
No, you won't.
All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
Gonna be our uncle, isn't it?
My Lord Marquis.
Yes.
Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
Huh. An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No.
Very true.
This is a job for someone with experience.
Me, Otto?
Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
What was that? Alright, so where do I need to go now? Oh, there's two here. Oh. Do we really trust Quentin to do this? I don't know, maybe come to that. Oh. Obelisk would have been quick. Obelisk would have been quicker. And
Quinton, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now?
I do.
Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold.
You got
Go
that
on,
right.
then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
Back to Byron.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Port Isolde as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
Of course.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into
Obviously.
the flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends? I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
Well, okay then.
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will.
Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle.
Let's go. Let's go. Another level.
What do you think that thing is?
Get another quest on. I think I need like 10 more to unlock the next thing. Let's see.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous
Day
lot.
15.
Come again. I may have more for you.
What have the kids
What
done?
do you think happened to Miss Middle?
What are y'all scheming
Sid,
now?
You have to help us.
What have y'all done?
What? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middle. She's been acting strange.
What do you mean?
Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
That
she
is
does
not
have a
what
lot
you
on her
said.
mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be
How
more careful around
dare
Miss
you blame
Middle's
me?
inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
Nope.
Who's gonna put Miss Middle back together? She seems really sad.
I will
Why
go
don't I
talk to
and see
her.
if I can cheer her up.
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
I have been there multiple times. Alright, what's going on, Mid?
Mid, if you have a...
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to scare you.
I knew it. The answer
Oh.
was right here under my arse all along.
Never
If
mind.
this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will.
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their
Okay.
chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well,
Oh, really?
almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the tub and crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then
Okay.
I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're
Obviously.
after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse
you got
breakers
me on that
before I
one.
set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Has Middle mentioned a new project yet?
Yes.
Not exactly.
To me, she has. Who am I to talk to? That's you?
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I
Yeah.
do. I don't know
There's
to
quite a
give them
few.
wide berth.
Throughout my
Only all
journeys.
Adamantus do.
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient Adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza. All what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Okay, so we need to defeat a desert tour in Grava. I'll go get the oil first. Here we oh, fuck. Slam down, let's go. Oops. Here's one.
It's well. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Here's the second one.
This should be enough.
Anything else here? No, okay. So now we go to Void. Preferred. Yeah, we need to go this way.
Good girl. Here we are again. Karava. If you were a tortoise, Torgal, where would you hide?
Here.
Found him.
No, 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 no. Yeah. No. Wow. Wow. Okay. I like about half health. Whoa. Oh, he's no. Get out of that. I thought he was going the other way. Go down. I get a little bit of damage this time. Damn it. Got him. Yeah, it was easy.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Let's grab this stuff. Real quick. Ah, thought there might be a chest in here. All right, back to Mid.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
I feel like it's not.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
Of course you did.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Let's talk to the children. Hey, 3 of you, where did you put the cog?
Sid, is Mid still hiding from us?
No.
She wasn't hiding. She's fine.
She's just been hard at
She's
work.
busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you 3 can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
I didn't forget anything.
It, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear?
Yep,
we have
that's
more
all we need
parts
right
if
now.
Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied.
Got the gear.
Well, did they have it?
Yes, he did.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
Okay, I look forward to it.
That should do it. Here goes nothing.
Cool. Oh.
Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true.
Uh-huh.
But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
Don't do that.
All that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them.
Just like your dad.
A really hard one. So that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
You know, has something to work towards.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Model airship. That's cool. Wait, wasn't there another? Yes, up there.
Has Miryuuzen mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an
go get it.
orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
No, I'll go instead.
You were a good friend, Herman. But
It's
the
too
fact
dangerous.
remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vida Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right.
Got it.
I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
Okay. Before I... Ooh, chest.
Do you suppose it's magic keeping the thing afloat?
What else could it be?
Before I go do that one. Sound like groceries are getting dropped off. So I'm gonna go get those unpacked. I'll be back in a few.
I don't remember much about Christmas cheer. I hardly recognize myself this year. Help me to recall. It's easy to forget the seasonal effects of kindness in the heart and jingles in the head. The world was made to turn, a year for us to learn. It's easy to forget. Carols and tiny trains, a Christmas feast, reminders there is joy outside of me. When celebrations end, it's easy to forget the seasonal effects of kindness in the heart and jingles in the head. The world was made to turn, a year for us to learn. It's easy to forget. And oh, I tried. Oh, I tried. But when celebrations end, it's easy to forget the seasonal effects of kindness in the heart and jingles in the head, warming up the bones for those without a home. We're humans with regret, and none of us alone. When celebrations end, remember all your friends, 'cause it's easy to forget. When celebrations end, remember all your friends, 'cause it's easy to forget.
But if I fuck up this Christmas, will you stick around for New Year's? Let's make a new resolution. Have a holiday without tears. I can make it so perfect. I can show that I'm trying. But if I fuck up this Christmas, will you be here next Christmas? Can we forget about last year? Last Christmas it all went wrong. We had a big fight in the kitchen. Then I said that thing about your mom.
Okay. Got groceries put away. Well, we can go to Bad Bach Conservatory. Here. And then down there. Okay. Oh, we're calling in the sugar. I'm gonna try and get around some of these enemies. No, I can't believe I got past all of them. Damn it.
No need to ride from here.
Oh, well.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
What will we encounter? Oh, we gotta search both. I got a potion. Bad Bot Conservatory, right of incorporation. The Kingdom of Elude hereby incorporates this institution wherein juvenile bearers are to be granted the opportunity to give themselves in service to the state soldiers. Trainees succumbing to the crystal's curse or otherwise perishing are to be disposed of with all haste. The graveyard is strictly reserved for the uncursed. Bearer disposal within its bounds is punishable by death.
Disposed of.
Conditioning schedule. Today's exercises will consist of the press yard, 20 sandbags for each for such duration as instructor shall dictate. The furnace, burn intensely to be gradually increased. Live combat, 1 to 3 hellhounds depending on performance.
Conditioning.
Oh,
this is nothing short of torture. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place.
I have recently learned that my own daughter was among the children turned to stone by the brutal training I subjected them to. I had not so much as thought of her since handing her over to the authorities as a babe. But inquiries with the military confirmed it. It was her. I had been torturing my own flesh and blood, and now I see her everywhere. Today, one of the children smiled at me in the hope of receiving a few scrapes from my table. It was her smile, the smile she inherited from her mother, the mother I killed for giving birth to a bearer. Their ghost has come back to haunt me. My daughters, my wives, all of them, all those children, so many have died at my hand. I can bear the guilt no longer, and so I have decided tomorrow I, too, must die. It will be the last order I give those poor wretches, the last torment I subject them to. I will command them to tear me limb from limb and inter my accursed corpse beneath the white tree whose crooked hands reach the sky in supplication. And beside me, my shame, my curse, the record of all their names, all those I have wronged.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Okay, well, you go in there.
Forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
Bad Box Cemetery Registry of Bearer Losses. Hans, 10 years old. Listification. Alfred, 9 years old. Succumbed to conditioning. Franz, 12 years old. Listification. Paulina, 10 years old. Emanciation. Bruno, 11 years old. Disciplined for attempted flight. Johanna, 12 years old. Disciplined for attempted flight. Reinhard, 9 years old. Succumbed to conditioning. Marta, 10 years old. Succumbed to conditioning. Lothar, 12 years old. Listification. Dietrich, 11 years old. Emanciation. What happened to the last three?
So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. Where is the architect of all this misery?
I'm guessing it was you.
It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
Get out of here without a fight. Ow, you bitch ass. Ow!
I needed that.
Fuck. Use the tree. Go. You think you're going? Yeah.
Nice try.
Ha! Hey, yeah. How long is that gonna go? Go. Ow. Rather run damage. Fuck. Gotcha.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
Yes, let's get the fuck out of here.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
Here you go.
If I may? The bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you, Sid. I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering. And in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
Another one.
So there's
wait,
another. Fussing over it.
Where did? Oh, there it is. Okay. break one side quest there and let's do a couple hunts. Or attempt a couple hunts. Depending on how long they tend to go. That's right, I did unlock this.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. All yours.
Got some Genji gloves. So next we need 2850. We need 430. Let's check the hunt board. Those, yep, that one. Okay, so we have that A rank, that A rank. The Grim Reaper cape or Sembreck. They're saying among the Imperial soldiers of the Northreach garrison, steer clear of the drowned tower, lest the specters sickle Reaper root. They speak in typically uncut terms of the thrall that dwells within the Aether Flood. One whose frightful aspect and command over lesser minions would appear to mark him as a high-ranking member of his species. So Cape or Sierra Sambrek. There we go. Okay. Other passage. Here, let's see. Eastwatch. Go training grounds. There, Baywatch. More. Let's gate. Watch Cape or Sierra. Okay. So I need to go to Northreach and go. We're in here.
Said they take another 100.
And now might I help the garrison?
Oh, let me not worry about any more side quests today. I might just. No, I got a couple quests or a couple hunts. And call it a day.
The Duke has pledged to work with the people of Northreach to rebuild.
That's. Here. I probably should have rode my chocobo. Help me get there faster. There we go. Supposed to be somewhere over here. Fuck. Dang it. What? Knock it down. I guess that. Do I need to fight that Avis first? You. You again.
Nice try.
Yeah. I did the wrong one. Okay. Push. Somewhere. Here. That's tower, right? Ah, I think it's this one. Yep. I had gone too far. Prince of Death. What a name. 83, okay. Ow. He's got me off balance. Come on, Torgal, I need you over here. You're gonna do it a third time. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Ow. Nope. Nope. Oh, shit! Ew. Soul Harvest. I don't like the sound of that. Oh! All right. Cut. Oh no. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Yes, go.
I'm getting tired of these things.
At the highway.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Which is why I need you to keep me stocked on potions.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Trouble with your gear, or so will it be?
We're gonna make this.
No scratches, right?
It's ever gonna make this.
It last you a good while.
They now have the strongest sword that I know of. So, okay, so now we need those. And flawless mass. Okay. Showing that I can't reinforce it. That would be lovely. Oh yeah. Another hunt. There was another A rank. Knight of the Splendid Heart. Most pilgrims to the Holy Capital Orphan pass through the Penitent's Gate on the road from the Royal Meadows. Of late, however, a knight in shining armor has elected to station himself beside this entrance, accusing all passerbys of being Sid the Outlaw, the one who led Prince Dion down the path to destruction, and challenging them to a duel to the death. Alright, Penitent's Gate, Sembrek. Meadows. I think it might be there. Okay, there's Penitent's Gate. Okay. If I wish there was a spot closer, then. I need this one. So. Along there.
And how might I help the garrison today?
We can test out our new sword.
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed. Do be careful.
I will.
Well, let me clear the way first.
Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to outrun them. There's an obelisk right here. We won't be able to get it until after we defeat him. Knight of the Splendid Heart.
You're the outlaw.
Bye.
The one who drove His Highness to madness.
Oh, fuck
on
me.
Your knees.
He hasn't heard. And it doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
Russia. Damn, I thought I could get him before he... There we go. Doing it again! Run! I don't want to use my over limit yet. Seven. Rush, high dive. Thank you, Wisps. Ah! Not to go, run! Ah, yeah. Yeah. Yep. And you're gonna do it again? I might not even need my over limit. I take that back. Oh no. Ow. Die. Not again. Ow. Ow. Down. Okay. Run away, run away, run away. Oh, okay. He got a little scary there towards the end.
Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
Okay. Go see what this on the ground over here is. I think I might do one more hunt. Because I am getting very hungry. But first we just like Karen and once again restart our potions.
Clive. Go on then.
You know while I'm here,
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I can't stop taking
Can I
damage.
find a better price than that?
I think all the stuff is S rank once now. I don't think I've done any of those yet. Beat. Okay, let's see this. See, the fact that these are... Maybe that's just how the S rings are done. Okay, we're gonna start with this. The Breaker of Worlds. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins, we have lately been investigating. All work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate, lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's permission. All right, let's what's up? Breaker of Worlds. Okay. It is there. It really don't matter where I travel. They're about the same. We need to go here. Oh, I did not accidentally discover that.
Barricade so sturdy, even abandoned.
Faster! Can hardly make out a blooming thing.
Yo, go, 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 go. I don't want to fight you. Oh, I know, because I came here for a quest, so I did not go deep enough.
I can walk from here.
Fuck. Damn you. I didn't want to fight y'all. Now let me be on my way. I'm also going to go ahead and drop a save here. I don't know how tough this one's going to be. Was it 9? 88. I was close.
Relic of the Fallen. Well, it seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Ow. Ow. Damn it. Fuck you. Oh, thank you, Torgal. Oh! I like that I can see. Bitch. I want to try to do as much damage as possible. Fuck you. Damn it. Bitch. I need a half health. Can you not? Yeah. Come on. Oh, that's... Stop your jumping around. Oh, you bitch. Ow! I dodged it. Down. No, 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 no. I don't know. Wait, you stuck jumping around. Bitch. Good grief. got another level. Let's go.
Back to sleep with you.
Let's see what we got over here. Actually, I do think I need those for something to craft. Okay, back to the hideout. I think I may be able to craft something. I can't remember. But first, we're gonna do this.
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You'll not find a better
So
price.
much.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
So what do I owe the honour? So, will it be?
Nothing there. There. So it was. I needed the orichalcum for this. I need the flawless mask for this. Oh, I need the orichalcum for this as well.
Anything else?
Let me go and do this. Okay. No. Okay, well, I am getting super hungry. I'm going to call it for today. I was hoping to get a bit more accomplished, but those side quests took a lot longer than I thought they would. But I will try to get more done between now and next stream. And hopefully Friday we can go face Ultima for our last fight of Final Fantasy 16. That's what I'm shooting for, but who knows what will happen. I don't even know how difficult a fight it's gonna be. I just know it's gonna be a long ass fight. Cause even on the normal, my normal playthrough, it was, I think, like 2 hours, something like that. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for those who stopped by, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.
Around for New Year's, let's make a new resolution. Have a holiday without it.